Greetings to you in Jesus' mighty name, and wishing you a very happy and fantastic 2026. May you have a great year, and have a very quick announcement that I want to make, and I want you to pay attention very closely as this is going to be a game changer, a life changing stuff that we are actually scheduling. As you understand the history of global missions, some of you probably, you know, since William Carey, the father of modern missions, and the mission movements have been, going from the West to the nations, transforming nations, building nations. They have brought in reforms after reforms, and you know what happened last 200 years. Nations are built, but I believe now the trend is changing, and we are in the forefront of it. As reasons beyond following God's call on my life, as God spoke to me some time back, saying India will become a missionary sending nation, like America has done, sending the gospel to the nations of the world, and they have seen tremendous impact. I believe it is now time for India to do that. Indian church is ready. Approximately 2 million churches here in India, and 65% population are youth here. And I see all the prophetic confirmations happening. India's economy on the rise. That's exactly what I heard God telling me. India will send missions. India, like America, have to send the gospel to the world. And India will become a prosperous country, he said. That was back in 1997. And I kept talking about it. And this is the vision that drives me to continue to look at other countries, look at their economies, needs, unreached people, statistics, etc. We have pioneered this mission. 2017 registered. There is a registered body, and we've done several activities. And right now we are present in some 30 countries, from Middle East to Africa to Asia, with 300 plus leaders are there. And we are looking at building 1,000 leaders platform and involve 1 million Christians to work on this platform. As you know, the world has gone virtual after the COVID. And I'm requesting you, I'm here asking you to partner with us. See, we have some 12 lakh budget that need to be met to develop these online platforms, websites, apps, online ecosystem, and we've got some fantastic web designers with us. Would you partner with us? Would you just step in and then say, hey, we have already a fundraiser in place? Just click on the link and go to this. Whatever it is, you are sowing into this reason. The most notorious reason, where the antidote is the gospel, the Bible, and which is what we want to take and build these countries on the foundation of the Bible. That's the motto. Building the nations on the foundation of the Bible. Building the nations on the foundation of the Bible, my friend. That's what Calvin did, transform the world from 16th century. That's what William Carey tried to do, translating the word, and the word is the foundation. And that is the mission and the legacy that we want to carry, and see India gets involved big time into this mission. Amen. So may I request all of you to come forward, and just don't wait for somebody. We don't have a lot of time. Just come and just whatever you can donate to develop this ecosystem. As the Lord is tugging your heart, just obey that, and just fill up the form. And let's see, as this money comes in, every penny will go to building this ecosystem, so that leaders from across the world can work on this. Amazon, Facebook has transformed the world, so missions can be transformed. with virtual platforms like that. Amen. And websites, apps that we're trying to develop to see, these 2.4 billion Christians are engaged in reaching the unreached in 1040 window. Approximately 5.2 billion are there. Amen. So we need to get virtual. We need to become contemporary. We need to move faster. Amen. So that's the direction we are going. So this is just a seed thing. Once these tools are there, we'll be able to do, thousands of other activities. Once the tools are in place, will help us. This will help in recruiting, placing, and leaders to reach out to influence the sound mind molders in various countries. There is a lot of work pending, my friend. Amen. But this is the way. This is the starting point. We want to send thousands of tons of relief to African countries. But this is the way to go. Okay, so can you step forward and just look at donating to this online presence of Reasons Beyond, so that the web developers can get to work and finish it in next 40 days and give us the tools. We already have 300 people ready to use this, and 2 million churches in India. We will engage them. Everybody has a mobile phone nowadays. Everybody is online. So we cannot miss this window of opportunity. Right? So we want to engage everybody wherever they are at and move them to action. To build these nations on the foundation of the Bible. We're not talking blindly. I understand the geopolitical situation, politics, economies of all these countries. Coups that rule, militaries that rule, wars that are happening, children that are deprived of education, health care, backwardness in countries, and all kinds of challenges. But yes, we need a tool. We need a tool that can move this church, globally for action. Amen. Amazon, small idea, but look at the online presence they've established. Think of this as a Facebook for missions. That's what we want to develop. To build the countries on the foundation of the Bible. Amen. So it is just a starting point. I'm inviting you to be part of this, beautiful endeavor for mission. Something from India. You understand? Going out. That's what people said about Nazareth. Can anything good come out of Nazareth? That's where Jesus came. Right? And can anything good from India come? That's where one of the biggest mission movements can come. You understand? That's the goal. That's the target. That's where we are moving. We are already at 300, my friend. We will continue to grow. Right? But we want you to partner. Right? Partner with us so that we can fulfill the Great Commission and see these nations are built. I am, giving out an urgent call. Please do not delay. If the Lord is speaking to you, just, get to the fundraiser and then make a pledge and donate so that we can get to work. The websites should be ready in our hands, and so that the websites are going to do magic as they always do. Right? And may the Lord, have all His glory. Amen. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. If you have any technical problem, let me know at my number, or drop a message in WhatsApp so that we can get back to you. But this is something that is very, very, very important and crucial for us to move forward. Amen. Thank you so much. God bless you.